very laughter, drama, and beautiful. And that is this beautiful city that we have right here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a wonderful kind video that will be looking at the in-depth analysis of the whole of London. We'll be looking at transport, architecture, finance, housing, accommodation, and so much more. The list can just go on. So remember, grab a box of popcorn, your bottle of champagne, and turn on the huge 365-inch TV. Switch off your mobile phone because this wonderful kind of unique experience is going to blow you away right here with travel blogger Hercules. Hope you guys are going to stay on for the ride because this ride is really going to be long. Let's get on with the ride straight away. Transport forms the most important base, and keeping London moving is transport for London. You got the buses, you got trains, National Rail, you got underground, subsurface and deep level, you got trams, you got the Uber boat. The list just goes on and on. You also got the Heathrow Airport and the London City Airport that form the main airport bases in London. Payments about all of TfL's networks are contactless or card only. Same for the taxis and the rest of TfL network. Next up is Victoria Coach Station, where the coaches leave to cross out of London and UK. London's next most important source of transport are the trams, and are very exclusive because they are there only in South London. Right now we are at Beckenham Junction and one tram has just pulled over. This forms a major chunk of transport in South London. This is London Heathrow Airport along with London City Airport, which are the two main airports in London. London also has the one of a kind and one and only ferry service. This connects Woolwich and Custom House, and it's the only ferry service in London. Can carry passengers as well as vehicles, all for free, and it's under TfL control, but just as long as the ferry runs. We are right now on the Uber boat, and it is one of the most fun experience to do in London. You can see a lot of this beautiful landscape and the beautiful buildings over here. Tower Bridge and the City of London behind me. We are headed for East London. Check out something really interesting. Also nice, you can sit inside the Uber boat and enjoy the view from its panoramic windows. A really beautiful view of the city and the outskirts of London. And have some really nice snacks and sit on these cozy little chairs with these lovely tables as well. Really interesting and fun. Also different from the cruises is you can just tap in, tap out, come in whenever you want or desire to. You don't need to book a ticket and wait for your time slot to go on a cruise ride. Just make your own cruise ride and enjoy your own experience as well. Also interesting are the boat cruises that are there in London. Variety of them, variety companies, variety of options. I'm standing at Canary Wharf, London's second financial district. The first one is in the city of London, where most of the business happens. Second one is a Canary Wharf. You can see all the tall buildings behind me. Much of these are offices. You will have the top brands over here and the top offices as well. Architecture in London go a very long way, and that's brought me to the King's Cross Coal Drops Yard, because behind me we have something that is really phenomenally huge and beautiful, really masterpiece of engineering, I would say. Along with that, we've got loads of architecture beauties all over London, such as the St. Paul's Cathedral and so on. London and tourism go a long way, and the biggest business of London. I found myself right here next to the London Eye, London's premium tourist symbol. Also, you got a Big Ben on the other side and so much more. Some of the places a lot of you guys know about, some of the places are pretty secret that not everyone knows. Let's take a look at travel and leisure in this segment straight away. Also behind me is the Eiffel Tower, or what we call it, the London Eiffel Tower, which many people see from far away from London, and where you go up many of the roof gardens and the tall buildings of London. This is basically the Crystal Palace Eiffel Tower, or Crystal Palace Electricity Tower if you may call it, and that's pretty much what we call the Eiffel Tower of London, one of the most interesting landmarks of London if you may. London's only south of the river tourist area is in Greenwich. This is the most beautiful part of London, and you have a lot here, right from the Greenwich Park to the Royal Observatory, the Queen's House and the Cathedral. There's a lot to see, and it is the coolest place to visit, especially in the summer. Just look at how beautiful it looks, really nice. London doesn't have beaches. That's the sad story of London. But you got this, the Rice Lido, a very beautiful place that has a lake with this lovely green area and a little sand that resembles a beach. As you know, the beaches of UK are very far away. It's mostly a 2 or 3 hour drive, or 2 or 3 hours by train or coach. But if you can't really make it that far, this is the closest you can come to enjoy the beautiful coastline and enjoy the day on a sunny day, especially in the summer as we are doing now. Among all the tourist-friendly places in London, the most crowded area is Buckingham Palace, because this is where the royals live, and you can see all the crowded enthusiasm around me. It's really crazy here in London. London is also filled with loads and loads of green spaces and green parks all over. Many of the parks are really huge, such as Hyde Park, Holland Park are most famous, and the Greenwich Park over here is said to be the most beautiful park in London. Also, you have a lot of public spaces that don't really count as parks that are also present and are much there to energize the crowd when they are working or when they are in business districts of London. Theatre and drama is also London's biggest side, and we are right now at Alnwick, which is where all the magic happens. You have loads of theatres over here, and they have all these musical shows that take place, musical comedy shows that take place over here, and loads of drama as well. Another interesting thing is Londoners' love for music and street performances. Perform for a group in London and you will have a fan base right next to you. Trust me, there is a real fan base for the guy performing behind me and several other people who perform and bask in London, because Londoners love their performances to the core and they really love the street dances as well. Londoners love their music, and why not? Right behind me we got the Royal School of Music. And if you're going to learn music from the best place in the world, why not will you love music? Music has a good place in London and the entertainment of it as well. Also interesting, we got the Royal Albert Hall opposite the Royal School of Music, another great place for artists to perform their music and showcase their talents as well. Food, and Londoners are all foodies. From the restaurant and cafes from all over London to the juicy little places in Camden, you got food and cafes all over London. Most interesting is Chinatown, which is where we are at right now. We got a lot of really nice food over here, and the different kinds of food that you can get all over London. Really interesting. Also interesting, you have the delivery guys will deliver food straight to your home if you order on the app, and yep, enjoy your lovely meal as well. Remember what I said in the earlier part of the video, I did say food comes from different parts of the world and different communities. That's why I've come to Southall. This is the India of London. You got every type of food here with all types of Indian food and Indian cuisine and Indian taste as well. crossing the road is quite easy. You just gotta wait here at the crossing, wait for the red man to go green, and you're free to clear, and you're free to cross the road as well. As you see, it's got green now, and I'm going to cross the road. It's perfectly safe. Nobody's going to drive over me unless they want a fine or end in jail. London has 32 boroughs spread across London, some in central London, some just outside the central zone, some completely outside the zone of London. But there's a lot more to see and there's a lot more to know. Let's get into the cost of living and the figures of London straight away. Also, a lot of bus companies are hiring, a lot of truck companies are looking for drivers. Driving is getting the new momentum in London, so you can get jobs there. London's Elizabeth line has also created a lot of employment opportunities for a lot of people. Also, a lot of tech giants and tech ITs are setting up new industries over here. We got Google, as I said, YouTube, Facebook is just open there. It's about to open their new headquarters. Cross, so that's all today. Current status of London, I would say figures are going up. The average figures of TfL shows that they are exceeding pre-pandemic levels. The trains and buses are going completely full once again as people finally start to move out. But in some places, it's not really up to the mark. There are still people who prefer working from home. Weather in London can be very cranky. Weather in London can be very moody. It can rain at any point of time. You can have sunshine out at the next point. Next thing you know, on a sunny day, you plan to go out, the weather is like this, all cranky. Do remember to check the weather. Do remember to carry an umbrella. Do remember to be ready. And make the most out of the sun when it is out, because London really lacks the best of weather patterns. Shopping homes are the main base of London, and right now that's brought me to Oxford Circle. This is where all the high-end luxury shopping happens. Along with that, you also have the local shopping in the local areas such as Asda, Tesco and so on. Another thing you also have is the Battersea Power Station that recently turned into a new luxury mall, along with Westfield White City and Westfield Stratford as well. Crime rate in London is the #1 problem. You can be robbed at any point of time. Also, a lot of the times you're holding your phone in your hand, you need to be alert because people just come, snatch your phone and go. It's not very safe, especially at night. You need to be very careful, or even during the daytime. Talking about hotel and accommodation. If you are new to London and you're going to stay in central London, you are going to be set back anywhere between 136 to 198 pounds per night. And if you come during season time, during demand time, it's going to set you back to 337 pounds per night. Also, if you're staying in central London, the prices are much higher compared to what you would pay if you're staying outside of central London. And transport is easily available. So staying outside of London and getting into London by transport would be the best option. talking about accommodation and housing, the cheapest rent is in Black Sea Head, it costs about 1,520. The highest is in Chelsea and Knightsbridge, it comes to 3,459 pounds. That's the rent alone. If you were to buy a house, it probably costs $1 million. Housing on a whole has its own ups and downs. Like over here, you got good housing, but you don't have the best of transport. Of course, you got Woolwich Ferry, but then underground and direct train links into London are not really present. And most of the outskirts of London are like that. The houses are cheaper, but the transport isn't there. Where you got transport, you got good high prices for the houses as well. Depends where you work and what's the need for. London is filled with people from all over the world and different parts of the country. And you got a total of 8.9 million people that are living here. There are tourists and locals alone and people who have migrated from different parts of the world to settle in London. London loves tech and IT. That's why I've come to King's Cross to check out Google's headquarters over here, along with Facebook and YouTube as well. We are right now in Wembley, and they're just saying you will never get a wife if you do not support football. London and football and go a very long way. The craze for football was witnessed 2 days back over here for the championship that was held. This particular stretch where I'm standing was filled with people, so much so you couldn't see the stadium on its whole. Football is so crazy that the stadiums all over London really get crowded with thousands of fans and thousands of people who visit the stadium as well. Other than that, London also loves a variety of sports.
And if this video hasn't charmed you yet, wait and see what happened recently for the championship at Wembley.
Day turns into night, and night is when London comes alive. From the loud noise at Soho, from the rocking nights at Soho to the beautiful architecture in London lighting up. London at night has its own surprises. London at night has its own fun. London at night has its own marvels. It's all up to you how you want to enjoy and how you want to discover London when the time London. It's all up to you how you want to discover London when it gets dark. One of the most beautiful architectures that light up many of the buildings of London that really light up very beautifully. You've got Tower Bridge, you've got London Eye and St. Paul's Cathedral. The list just goes on, but we are not going to cover everything. We are going to do a few. Let's take a look at the night shots of London straight away. talking about the future of London, it looks very bleak. Just kidding. Well, London's Elizabeth line has just been completed and is doing wonders and moving millions of people quite faster than much of the traditional railways that are there in London or traditional underground lines. Also, other than that, we got HS2 coming up, we got the Silvertown Tunnel that's going to do wonders next to the Blackwall Tunnel, make a new east to west connection. We also got the Thames Tideway project that's going to do a lot in cleaning up sewage, and who knows, Crossrail 2 might just be a reality. Also, we have the new Piccadilly line that's coming in as early as next year. Testing should commence this year, so along with the new DLR trains. Also, we got London's electric bus journey that's going to continue and get new electric buses as well. So we have a lot to see, we have a lot to dream about. Let's see what happens in the reality, and what else do you want to see? Let us know in the comment section below. We've shown you the transport, we've shown you the travel and leisure, we've shown you the financial district, and we have shown you so much more of London in one hell of a video. What do you guys think about this video? Let me know in the comment section below. Do also remember to share this video with like-minded enthusiasts, your friends and family from all over the world. If you like the video, hit the like button, and remember to stay subscribed to Travel Blogger Hercules as always, because loads more videos coming up way real soon and loads of content in the future as well. Like they say, all good things come to an end. So here's this video. I'm going to take a leave now and see you guys in the next video.